Hey, idiots! I'm back again, going to talk to you about freaking Rick and Morty fans talking about My Little Pony. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I just fucking thought that would be funny, but it wasn't. Anyways, so you guys are probably wondering, Bugsy, you're going to talk about this? Well, I've realized something, guys. As the fan Brad Basher, I have been shirking on all my duties. Sure, they're duties that I intentionally created for myself, but damn it, I take them seriously. So you're probably wondering to yourselves, you're wondering to yourselves, so what you gonna say to these guys? Well, personally, I did like 3 videos. I uploaded one of them to my phone, trimmed it down enough. But since it didn't carry over for some odd fucking reason, something about I was running out of storage on my phone, which really didn't make no sense. I still had a lot of storage on my phone. I had to erase a lot of things I had to erase a lot of game apps I don't even fucking play anymore. But either way it goes, I guess it just didn't go through. But basically, what I'm here to tell the Rick and Morty fans, the ones that complain about this shit, first off, it's a cameo. I know you don't know this, Rick and Morty fans, because you're trying to always prove that your freaking fact that you know knowledge and how big your brain is not relative to your penis. Because I bet your penis is a real small, but either way, that goes. But they're real fucking small, anyways. But the thing is, the thing is, cameos. You'll only see, background ponies. You'll only see for like what, about 2 minutes. If you're not like pausing the thing, if you have a DVR, and if you don't have a DVR, what's wrong with you? Seriously, get a DVR. There are a lot that are cheap nowadays. Like seriously, what's wrong with you? But not even the point. Well, like I said, a lot of people are tripping out. Is this canon? Probably not. Calm your tits, please. Jesus. I don't even freaking care. I don't even know why this is like a big thing that you Rick and Morty fans deem to be important. Like, are you that bored? Like seriously, honestly, like some Rick and Morty fan, like with an actual good head on his shoulders, answer me this: are you that bored? Like, are they that bored? You guys want to fancy yourself Ricks, but you're really just fucking Jerry's in disguise. Mad because the Ricks of the world have proven to you that you're an ignoramus, and you want to prove that you're a Rick. You want to prove that you can be a Rick. And that's messed up. That's messed up because most people. I mean, no one wants to be a Jerry, but some people are just content with just being a regular person. That's neither here nor there. What I just feel like is you guys are overreacting. Shut the fuck up. This isn't like it's not gonna affect Rick and Morty in the slightest. So I don't even know why you guys are mad. Go about the rest of your day or night, depending on when you're watching this. No, Bugsy, can I say something? Can I say something? Sure. You guys, I don't understand this whole animosity you have about this one little thing that you're only gonna see for like 2 minutes. It's really quite stupid to me, and I'm sitting here with Bugsy. I was sitting that night. I was sitting when we found this out. It was like night, and we were still working on a little project. And me and Bugsy just looked at each other and was like, we just sat on the couch looking at each other, going, "Are they really upset about this?" They know it's My Little Pony. And I was like, yep. They know they're only going to see this cameo for like 2 minutes, or at least a fraction of a second, right? Yep. Yet they're still bitching. We just don't get you, Rick and Morty fans. You want to prove that you're smarter, but you guys act like a bunch of idiots throwing shit at each other for no apparent reason. And if you call us low IQ idiots, at least we don't actually have to be like, my IQ is huge. My IQ is huge. We don't have to say that because people who actually have higher IQs, they don't fucking say that they have a higher IQs. Because it's something called not being a bragging motherfucking idiot. It's called being humble, actually. Maybe you guys could learn it sometime. You know, it's called being humble and not being a dickbag to everybody. It's a new thing that I feel has been sweeping the nation, and I think you should learn it. Yeah, totally. There's no edict in. Wait. What was that? Bugsy, I wrote lines for myself for this. I was like, where why? I just do these off the cuff. I know, but you always have like a guide, and I wanted to have a guide for this. Like guided things of what to say and what not to say, and blah blah blah. I know, but I just feel like the whole Rick and Morty fandom, like most of it, that does act like an angry bag of fucking dicks, a la Big Mouth. You guys just sit there and you guys are so pretentious. You gotta have a real I know it's a copy pasta, but I know some of you actually believe if you have bigger IQ, you watch Rick and Morty because you gotta have bigger IQs and the deeper meanings. Okay, this is not fucking Rick and Morty is not fucking Evangelion. You can't define meaning from Rick and Morty. They'll have some messages, but it doesn't get any deeper than that. Okay, you actually can find meaning in Rick and Morty, but the way these idiots go about it is just like, well, wubble up a dub dub is this, that, and the third, and we're smarter because we watch Rick and Morty. But let me tell you something. Are any of you getting is any of you getting that pussy? Are any of you getting that pussy? Are you getting it wet? Are you sitting there not getting any pussy and just trying to say that you're smarter for looking at Rick and Morty because you may have a little dick and you're not getting that pussy wet? That's all we're trying to say. And Rick and Morty fandom, if you all have little dicks, don't take it out on people because you have small penises. Okay? We all know that you're angry because you ain't packing. We know you ain't packing any salami on there, and that's why you're angry. Because when you look at your little dick, you just go, "Why? Why?" And then you just watch Rick and Morty, and you're like, "I could be smarter and hide the fact that I have a small dick." And you're probably wondering, why you got? Well, what about you guys? Don't worry about what we pack. Don't worry about what we packing. Better, let's just say it's extra strength. It's fucking nah. We got the industrial size. If you catch my drift, there ain't no problems. There ain't no problems down there. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and it's just me and Ansakamaru really getting at the length of this problem. But we feel like this is better than us just yelling at you for an hour. Yes, so we're just making penis jokes for the sake of it. But yes, let's just say our penises, even though you can't see our fingers, let's just make a guess about the biggest, most sausage-like thing in existence, and just think about that for a minute. Let that ruminate. Let that ruminate in your soul. Let it germinate in your body. And also, Let it congeal into a nice ball of fat. How was that, Bugsy? That was good, brother. That was good. You really think so? Yes, I do think so. Ah, anyways, Bugsy, anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here? I'm kind of sad that Lex Luthor is a bad guy now because he was actually a good guy for once in his life, and it's kind of what he actually always truly wanted. And now, back to being a bad guy. I mean, you could say it's Superman's fault, but you know, this Superman only knows of old Lex, what old Lex used to do, all the stuff, all the like horrible shit that old Lex used to do, and he did some horrible shit. So I don't even blame him, but at the same time, you know, Luthor being a power mad idiot on Apocalypse was kind of not helping his case either. So, what do you think? Luthor was better as a villain or a hero? I think he was better as kind of cocky superhero that he is a villain. But we got to get back to the status quo, and that's okay. I'm not really mad about that. I mean, that was the only leftover from the 52 that had to go. I'm not really truly upset about that, but I did like the story because that was classic Superman. He was like, at the end of it, when all was said and done, he was like, you all need to have hope. Like seriously, like even you guys on Apocalypse need to have hope. So they actually had the flames of hope, which were like I think Superman lit something on fire, and he basically used it as a torch and he passed it around to everybody. So those were like their flames of hope. And I was like, see, I wanted to be like, see, Zack Snyder, fucking see it. Okay, look at the pages. Look at the pages, motherfucker. That, that is how you write Superman. Not this realistic bullshit that you try to pass off. This is how you do it. There you go. Bugsy, why are you so? Why when it comes to Zack Snyder, are you so angry? I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I just feel like I just feel like Zack Snyder can juggle a bag of dicks for all I care. But if we're being real, and Michael Bay said you can complain about the Transformer movies all you want, but you're gonna go see it. I'm like, and me and you and Hart and everybody else on the channel was like, fuck you, bitch, we ain't seeing shit. Y'all, you can keep on peddling it to horny. You can keep peddling it to the horny teenagers of the world, but me and Bugsy may be paths, and we may like action, but we have respect for the Transformers and what they used to represent to us. And we're not saying that the people who like Transformers are a bunch of horny teenagers, but that's what Michael Bay is really banking on. Just a bunch of teenagers who like the adrenaline that they get for seeing, robots pounding the crap out of each other. Bugsy, remember Armada? Yeah, I remember Armada. Remember
I love you.
remember the good times, man. Remember the good times with Transformers? I do, man. I wish we could get those back, and the only time we get those are in the comics, and I like the comics. Yeah, me too. Like the comics are the only place the Transformers are treated with respect. What was that? They made Devastator have fucking Transformer balls. Like, how you gonna give a Decepticon some balls? Like that just raises more questions about the Transformers anatomy that I'm really not comfortable in talking about. Dude, you don't even remember when I looked at the Legends of the Multiverse with Yonk, and we were looking at how Galvatron was raping Angelmon. Explain to me how Galvatron has any kind of genitals. Michael Bay just planted that in my head now, and I'm like, that's what I was talking about because like if we're really being honest, the like size of Galvatron because he is a big fucking Decepticon, right? So his penis would
Mm-hmm.
be relative to his actual body, and don't think about it, Bugsy. Don't think about
Oh,
it.
Kelly Woman can handle that one.
Bugsy, don't think about it too hard, man. I know you're a man of science, but don't think about it too hard, bro. You're just gonna hurt that brain of yours. Oh God, man, it's fucking horrible. That's horrible, man. Like I don't mind if Transformers have like sort of biological parts, but you can't. I feel like you got to make it into a different like you gotta have like a different continuity. You can't use like what's already been established. Okay, you can't. You just can't. You know what was really messed up? That one scene from Transformers where Bumblebee just pisses on a guy, and then like I think Ratchet or freaking Optimus Prime goes like, "Stop lubricating on that man." I think that was the first one or the second one. We only watched the first one and the second one, and the other ones we've only watched on Riff Tracks because people making fun of it. That's the only way we'll watch it. So yeah, Michael Bay, we don't like your movies. We don't really hate you all that much. Well, we sort of do, but we understand you do give people work. These movies do give people jobs, and we ain't gonna shake you. We ain't gonna scoff at you for that. But yeah, we didn't see your movie. We're the we're we're the actual people that know that you're just kind of pulling the long con. You know, me and Bugsy. Here's something that you don't know about me and Bugsy. Ooh. Guys, we used to trick people for fucking fun. And it took me and Bugsy like two movies to really figure out, yeah, this is just trying to pull us back in with shit, but it's not really giving us anything. They had Grimlock, man. They had Grimlock. And they didn't do shit with Grimlock. Other than just have freaking Optimus Prime ride on them. We asked Grimlock, and Grimlock was like, Grimlock's sad for what just happened. Grimlock is confused. And I hugged Grimlock because Grimlock is my favorite. Outside of Optimus, Grimlock is my favorite. I like Soundwave. To be honest, I like Starscream, but only when he was in Armada because we actually saw him be a good guy instead of being a conniving weasel that he always is. He's like, oh, we're gonna overthrow Megatron because I just want to overthrow Megatron. I like the Machinima series of Transformers also because we actually got to see, and this was like adaptation of the comics, but I never read Combiner War, where we get to this like promo where you know everything is peaceful with the Autobots and Decepticons. He's like, and I saw this little promo. He's like, now that I got this power, I don't know what to do with it really. I thought that would be kind of awesome because like does this mean Starscream is going to be good in this series too? No, he's just straight up a villain again. I'm like, okay. Like, I wasn't, like, too surprised about that because Starscream will always be a conniving, backstabbing weasel, and that's just how he is. But in when Armada or the sequel series after that, he actually got, well, in Armada, he got better. He actually wasn't the conniving, backstabbing weasel we're all accustomed to. He became something a little bit more, and I like that version of Starscream. But can we talk about why freaking Michael Bay just constantly gets Megan Fox into any of those roles? I think Michael Bay is like blackmailing her or something. Like like being my other. You said you would never be in the Transformer movies, but what about my Ninja Turtle movies? Yes. Also, there was gonna be a bukkake scene with all the turtles bukkakeing on you, but we're putting that in the porno. I mean, there was a porn version where all the turtles bukkakeed on April O'Neil. You know that? Yeah, I think Michael Bay had a hand in it. I don't really get it. Michael Bay should just do porn. Like honestly, he should do straight up porn. I mean that I feel like that's where his fucking passion is, and he could just call it Big Titty Ass Explosions. Sorry, I'm laughing, but he should call it Big Titty Ass Explosions. I mean, that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like Michael Bay should have: big titty ass explosions. No. It should be. It should be. It should be alien titty explosions. But like, okay, like we all know Michael Bay has a specific fetish of things exploding, right? So what if like this awakens into people that they like explosions and it turns them on? So there's like a whole bunch of
Honey,
people who have explosion fetishes.
mm,
Yes, huh?
honey,
Yes, huh?
can I go? I've gotta head to bed.
Oh, go right ahead, huh?
I love you.
I love you too.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Yes, you will.
Love you.
Mm-hmm.
Good night.
Good night.
You doing a video?
Yes, I am. Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Good. Good night, Ann.
Good night, honey. Talk to you tomorrow, okay?
All right.
Love you.
Love you too.
Sorry. Good night.
See, now that's the kind of thing you guys wish you had. On Sakamaru, a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell tales at the schoolyard. You know that. Oh, well, yeah. Given how you are now, the old you wouldn't give a fuck. Yeah, but the old me is long since dead. True. Anyways, what are we even doing? We're talking about Transformers and Michael Bay. What else are we gonna do here? I don't know, man. Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong murder, Donkey Kong murder. No, yeah. But one person disliked the thing we're hyping up. It's cool, man. I don't expect the person. I don't expect people to be like, oh, they're not showing us anything. Yeah, but don't worry about it. They're gonna like it. It's gonna be beautiful. We just need to get a few things together, and oh my god, it will be perfect. I wouldn't say it's my magnum opus because that would be so fucking pretentious of me, and I don't do pretentious. Me and pretentious don't hang. But yeah, we're working on something. Also, guys, I don't know, guys. What do you think about freaking Transformers? Really, like, honestly, we'd love to hear what you guys say about it. Honestly, and this whole Rick and Morty thing, do you guys think it's really a big deal? Because me and Bugsy like did like 3 videos, kind of just like stretching it out, and then me and Bugsy made like 5 to 7 minute videos about it. But we were like, we got more stuff we want to talk about, so let's just go that way. But no, we will not talk about Channel Awesome anymore. They're already done. And the only reason we keep getting more nostalgia critics, I feel, if Doug hasn't quit, he's probably still doing nostalgia critic, or he quit and these are just pre-recorded. these are pre-recorded nostalgia break stuff. That's all I gotta say on that. Mm. Yeah, like, and, and we ain't gonna talk about Justin because Bugsy like really been through the ringer this week, and I doubt you want to really talk about that stuff again. No, because people just liked it even when I was bearing my goddamn soul and just one dude wanted to fucking troll me as an old lady, which I don't know. I've been out of the trolling game for for a long time, and is that what you guys do now? Looking like you have an icon of an old lady looking like she about to orgasm, like what? The funny thing is Nitwit actually came into my videos like, lol. But what is with that freaking icon though? And thank you, Nit. Thank you, Nit. That was eh. But and me and Bugsy, even though you guys saw us hype this up, it is it's what we want to do, and it's not like we're trying to be like, oh my god, this thing is going to be bigger than Jesus and bigger than anything that anyone has ever done ever. You know, we're just doing it because we got a lot of things, and this one was on the back burner for the longest time. It's something that Bugsy said he would go back to, but we've been so busy with other things. Life has different plans for all of us, and we just gotta go with it. You know what I mean? So what we're doing is sort of a remake of sorts on something that me and Bugsy both find really important, and we kind of want to finish it. But Bugsy and I wanted to do this in a way. We wanted to do this series over again because we want to do it in a way that really feels great to do. It's gonna be really great because what you're because I think my Mario voice kind of gave it away, but you guys will see. And yes, we do intend on we do intend on doing this project. We do intend on doing it to the fullest, like we promised before. And now I pretty much let the cat out of the bag. I'm just gonna say it. We're doing the abridged series of Paper Mario that I've always wanted to do, but since life got in the way and many things happened that I didn't plan for, we're gonna be working on it now. And what we've been doing is just fine tuning this old script of ours. Although I don't know if I'm keeping the whole at the end of the game where there's a parade, just having myself saying, Mario, get yourself together, bro. I just really got to think to myself, maybe Mario has a lot of, maybe Mario kind of has, maybe, what if Mario's love for Peach is unrequited? Like, have we all thought about that? Like, that's the reason why, what if that's the reason Mario can never seal the deal? Maybe he actually does love Peach. And, Peach probably just kisses him on the nose and on the forehead as kind of like, thank you for saving me. She may have some fondness for Mario, but I feel like maybe she holds herself back for some reason or one reason or another. Like maybe she loves Mario too, but there's just something in the way. And maybe it's not Bowser, maybe it's something else. You know? Maybe. I mean, there could be a thing with that. Who knows? But that's all I pretty much have to offer you guys. Oh yeah, We may be doing the Mario and Luigi series also. Don't really know how it's gonna shake out right now, but we're me and the Monster are still kind of thinking about it. Yeah, but we're kind of focusing on Paper Mario first, and we're just gonna end at the we're gonna end it after Super Paper Mario because we're not gonna use Color Splash because Color Splash is actually pretty funny. It actually is. Me and Bugsy actually really do think it's funny. Like there are actually like a few Gamergate jokes that me and Bugsy just kind of laughed at a little bit because it's like, Nintendo, you didn't have to put that in there, but you did anyway, and it is what it is. Because me and Asakura have no real opinion on Gamergate whatsoever. We really fucking don't. So don't quote us on like we're anti or pro Gamergate or whatever. We don't really have an opinion one way or another. When me and Bugsy found out about Gamergate, we were just kind of confused. So we just kind of like left it alone because more people are qualified to talk about that shit than we are. You know? I mean, we'll talk about serious stuff here and there, but we're mostly comedians, dudes. First and foremost, it's like that's our trade. That's like our trick of the trade. If you know, me and Bugsy like to think of ourselves as Jack. We're like bards, and the fact that we're like jack of all trades kind of dudes. But we don't go into like the one thing you need to know about us and new subscribers need to know about us. We don't go into politics like at all. Bugsy's thinking of making a Trump video, like really, like when Trump is like out of the office. Yeah, but I'm not really. I don't even fucking know if I'm still doing that, honestly. But I don't know. Never say never. But yeah. I guess I'll let the cat out of the bag for you guys. But yeah, we're gonna go back to Paper Mario. Start from the very beginning. Start from the very beginning, and from there, we're gonna we're gonna pick up from there. So yeah, we're gonna start all over again, and even we're gonna kind of do more things with the Koopa Bros because me and Bugsy were never really satisfied with what we did with the Koopa Bros. They were funny for the time, but I feel like we could have done more. Like I don't know, like maybe after like the chapter with the Koopa Brothers, maybe like in every chapter since we got Camtasia, we could do this. Maybe like after the end of certain chapters, we can have villains actually talk, and since Bugsy is a maestro when it comes to voices. Yeah, it's like Mario. Yeah, it's like Mario. I know you meant that sarcastically, but go on. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Maybe we can have that. Oh, we gotta get who to do the voice of Miss Bow. Is Nick really gonna do that for us? He owes me one. Whatever. And tomorrow, do you think we could do it? You think we could sing it one more time? Oh, you mean? Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't think we were gonna do this, but I'm good with it. I'm good with it. All right, 1, 2, 3. I didn't get the video yet, Bugs. Yeah, I'm sorry. Uh, let's just end it out with this, okay? We using the new lyrics or the old lyrics? I guess. Guess the new ones? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, hey, we're doing a remake of this game. A remake of the original series. Because we had more jokes and more things to say that we didn't really do anyway. And there's still so many things that we have to do before we get to freaking thousand year door. And not to mention Super Paper Mario, which is gonna get more dark with the two of us. In an old-fashioned dark, but it doesn't matter. One thing is for sure, that we're together again. And with you, pal, I can be sure that we'll do this together again. Because when it comes down to the three of us, well, the two of us will do what we can, and we'll make this the most. We can make this the most of it. We'll make the most of it, and we'll still laugh with a smile all over our freaking faces. Even if no one's hyped for this, we are, and that's the point. Me, and you will always be around. God dang, it just stopped right there. Yeah, I guess it did, man. We also had another one, though. I think that's just the button. Well, that's creepy. I don't even remember this. Hey, Bugsy, let's get him with a little bit of. Let's hit him with some. And we may make this into a sort of musical. Yeah, we're together making this show. Please like and subscribe if you like this shit. And even if you don't, or just give us a comment. Okay, I got one. We gotta do this one. Because, like, when I was on my trip, when we were on our trip together, I was like, dude, we need to do one on we need to do one on you know who. Oh, you mean yes I do. Alright, hold up. We gotta do this. We gotta do this right. Weeping Goombas. I don't know that. Hey, the dojo, the master battle, the bad shop, destination, Fuzzy stole my shell. Oh yeah, we're still gonna keep the other stuff for that. The Fuzzies are just like, the Fuzzies like to fuck the Koopas. Yes, let's keep that. It is integral to what we love. Well, it's not really integral, but me and Bugsy just felt like, it's one of the things we actually want to keep around. Well, let us do this, brother. I hope this is the right one. I just hope that it is. Holy shit! It looks like Temple Plum is invincible. What do you mean he's invincible? Bugsy, just hit the button! Holy shit, Temple Plum is invincible. I know one thing, we need to run. Oh, what about freaking Temple Plum is like freaking fight music, man. We are totally missing it. It's like in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Holy shit, we're thrown into this fight again. Well, at least this time we know his fucking weakness. Let's go together and take him out this time. Mario, we got you though. We're gonna control you and we're gonna help you out with this one. Actually, I've been thinking about the lyrics to this. I mean, shouldn't we apply it, earlier on that we're controlling Mario? Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I mean, I was thinking about that, but I think you got one of the older lyric sheets we had. Either way, man. There it is. We made this even longer. Well, anyways, guys, see you later. Sorry for the crappy music. We love you. We hope you enjoyed this video. It's 40 minutes long. If you don't have time for that, it's cool. Just watch it on your own time if you have time. We love you, Chaos Nation. Peace.